How are you?
Um, uh, I'm feeling pretty good and excited today because next week I'm go on a national defense course by 3 days.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
good. Okay.
so I guess I'm not seeing you next week.
Right. So that includes the weekend, does it?
Yes, it
You will
is.
be away next weekend. Okay. Well, I hope it goes well, Huang Ang. Have you been before to one of these?
We have never learned any national defense in
Okay.
the second secondary school.
Okay. So this is your first time. I hope you have fun, Huang Ang.
Yes, maybe
Okay.
some of them will be absent next week.
Okay. Well,
Hoàng Anh
more
and
more of
Việt
them.
Tiến because they are the same school.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
they're in the same school and because here they have to study like Paula.
Yes,
Yes. Mhm.
I understand. Okay.
And
Thank you, Mr. Shah.
next week Paula also go to
Oh, we'll see.
yeah.
Go to the same thing, but not the same one as Huang Ang.
No, Hoàng Anh cũng đi ra Hola hả con?
Có
Đi Hola đúng
đi
không?
đi Hồ Lan.
Đi Hola. Yes. Yeah. The military base for students.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Le Doc Ang. Chào con.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. And Chung Hu, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Ha Ling. Xin
Hello,
chào Ha
teacher.
Ling.
Hello.
How are you, Ha Ling?
I'm good.
Good. And Nok Ling. Good afternoon, Nok Ling. How are you?
Um, I'm fine.
Good. Nice to see you. Viet Tien. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, Viet Tien. Okay. Oh, it could. He's disappeared. Okay, it's coming back now. Okay, so just check to see who else. So Huang Ang is going to be away. Phung Ledok Ang. Chào con.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Good. And Viet Tien, can you turn your camera on, please?
Okay. Can you see me?
Not yet. Just waiting for Viet Tien to connect to us.
Yes.
And we will start. Okay. Okay, Viet Tien, I can see the top of your head, but it is frozen. That's better. All right, where are you, Viet Tien?
From town, maybe.
Okay, sorry, the connection isn't so good. Can't hear you. It keeps freezing, the connection. Okay, so welcome to class, everyone. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. We're going to continue shortly with speaking, part 1, and we will also continue with writing our task 2 essay. I've been looking at some research recently which says that students don't like writing essays so much. Writing essays is the hardest. So I understand if you're finding this a little bit difficult and we're going a little bit slowly. So we will persevere, which means we will keep going bit by bit until you understand this and until you get better at doing this skill. But in the meantime, please don't feel under any pressure or under any stress. Okay? We are practicing, okay, and learning new vocabulary, and we will get better at this. Before we start, are there any questions? Huang Ming, chào con.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Huang Ming?
I'm good, thanks.
Good, good. Now, Viet Tien.
Yes,
Okay, and just checking your connection now. Can you hear me okay, Viet Thanh?
I can still hear you, but sometimes I will be connection off.
Yeah, it will drop out. So where are you, Viet Thanh? Where are you?
My hometown,
Your hometown. Okay. Where is your hometown, Viet Thanh?
at Bắc Ninh.
Bach Minh.
No, not Bắc Ninh. I'm sorry, that's another. Ninh Bình, Ninh Bình.
Ninh Binh. Okay, Ninh Binh. I've been to Ninh Binh. I know where it is. Okay. All right. Hope you have a good time there. Ding Ming.
Yes.
Ding Ming, chào con.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ding Ming?
Yes, I'm really good today.
That's good. Glad to hear it. Okay, everyone, let's get started. So I'm going to share this with you now. Okay. Hoàng Anh.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the page that says feeling bored?
Yes. Yeah, I can see it very
Okay.
properly.
Okay, that's great. You can see it very clearly. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so Huang Ang, can you please read the first two sentences for me, please? Start with number one, okay? Then read the next two sentences.
I wouldn't say that I frequently feel bored. I usually have a busy schedule with work, studies, and other activities that keep me engaged.
Okay, good. This word here, everyone, engaged, is a synonym for busy, Okay, keep me busy, keep me engaged, keep me doing things. That all means the same thing. Again, I've told you this many times, but I will keep repeating it many times also. The key to doing well at IELTS is vocabulary. Words. The more words you know and how to use them, the chance of you getting a better score is higher. Okay, so vocabulary is the key to doing well at any English test, including IELTS. So when you come across new words, please just keep them in a little notebook or keep them on a piece of paper. Make sure you keep a note of them so you can refer to them and practice using them. Because the more words you know, the higher score you will get. So engaged is just a synonym, means busy, means doing things. Okay, thank you, Huang Ang. Ladok Ang,
Yes.
can you please read the next sentence?
However, there are moments when I have downtime or free period when I might feel a bit bored.
Good. Okay, downtime. Downtime is a idiomatic term. Okay, it is almost slang. Means downtime just means a time when you are not doing anything in particular. When maybe you are not working, you are not studying, you are just relaxing. It's another word for relaxing. Downtime. Downtime. There is no opposite, by the way. There is no such thing as uptime. Uptime doesn't exist. But downtime just means time when you can sit down or lie down and do nothing much. Okay. And the last sentence, please. Chung Hu,
Yeah.
can you please read the next sentence?
During boot camps, I try to find productive or enjoyable activities to fill the gap, like reading, listening to music, or pursuing hobbies.
Okay, thank you, Chung Hu. I think we've come across this word before. Pursuing has two meanings. Pursue means to either do or to chase. Okay, means to do or to chase. Two separate meanings. In this sentence, in this context, it means to do something. So it just means to do hobbies. Pursuing means to do hobbies in this sentence, but it can also mean to chase something. Okay, maybe if someone steals your phone, a robber steals your phone, you will pursue them. You will chase them to get your phone back. So it also has this meaning. But in this sentence, pursue just means to do. Okay. I will get now a couple of you to answer this question. Knockling.
Yes.
Do you often feel bored?
Actually, I don't frequently feel bored because I am overwhelmed with my homework, my work from school, and however, actually, I usually be under pressure because I want to try better and better.
Okay, just good answer, Knockling. I'll just change one thing. Instead of, you can't say I usually be under pressure. Okay, it's not correct. I usually be under pressure. You just say I'm or I am usually under pressure. I'm usually under pressure. So don't need the word be, okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm usually under pressure. Can you say that for me, please, Knockling? I'm usually under pressure.
Pressure.
Yeah, can you say that, please?
I usually under pressure.
I'm, and I need to hear the M, Knockling, okay? I'm usually under pressure.
I am
Can,
usually under pressure.
good, better. Good, Knockling. Harling,
Yes.
do you often feel bored, Harling?
Yeah, I do get bored quite a bit. Sometimes it's feel like I have run out of interesting things to do. Especially when I have downtime, or some free time with no plans.
Okay, good English, Harling, very good. And good to see you using some of the words out of here. Remember, when I ask you these questions, everyone, you please use, if you can, some of these words or phrases that you see here. Okay, this will help improve your fluency. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay, Viet Tien, do you often feel bored?
No, I wouldn't say that I am often be bored because I always have much thing to do when I'm home or at school. Also, when I don't have anything to do, my parents would find something for me to help people or for me to work for them.
Okay, good answer, Viet Tien. Very good answer. Good link. Just want to correct one of your phrases. The correct collocation is many things to do, okay? Not much things to do. You can't use much in this sentence. Okay, Viet Tien? So you say, I usually have many things to do. Many things, not much. Okay, Viet Tien? I'll take that as a yes. Okay, looking now at number 3. Going down to number 3. Phung Lo Dok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, we're looking at what kind of things are boring to you. Can you please read the first sentence?
Okay. I find tasks or activities that lack stimulation, creativity, or personal interest to be boring.
Okay, so tasks or activities. Okay, I think you all probably know what these means. Tasks, activities just means things that you do. Okay, tasks, of course, are usually things like chores, tasks, homework, cleaning your room, doing the dishes. They are tasks. Activities are, well, anything. Activities are like playing a game, going to English lessons with Teacher Rick. Okay, doing homework, making your bed. They are all activity. Activities, just things that you do. This word here, stimulation. Okay, something, stimulation means something interesting. Okay, so an activity that lacks stimulation is something that is not interesting. This word here, lack, it means doesn't have. doesn't have. So I find tasks or activities that don't have stimulation or something interesting to be boring. Okay, so again, lack means don't have. Okay, I lack money. All right, I lack a motorcycle means don't have. Very old-fashioned word. And stimulating is just something interesting, something that stimulates you. All right, next sentence, please. Kwang Ming.
This could include repetitive and monotonous tasks that offer little mental engagement.
Okay, good. So these words are repetitive. Repetitive. Can you say that, please, Kwang Ming? Repetitive.
Repetitive.
Good. Repetitive. Repetitive, as you can probably guess, just means things that you have to do over and over again. Okay? Get boring. Okay? If you're doing the same thing all the time. Something where you do it all the time is repetitive, means you keep repeating it. All right? And this word here is, Kwang Ming, can you say this word here for me, please? Monotonous. Monotonous.
Monotonous.
Monotonous. Good. It's a formal word. It just means boring. Okay? It's a more formal way of saying boring. Okay? The teacher was monotonous. He was boring, or she was boring. Okay? So a job that is boring is a monotonous task. Ding Ming. Ding Ming.
Yes.
Can you give me an example of a task that you find monotonous? Can you give me an example from your own life?
Monotonous tasks.
Yeah. Monotonous task means a job that is boring. Give me an example.
I think it edit a video.
Editing videos. You
Yes.
think editing videos is boring? You think?
Yeah.
Okay, so editing videos for Ding Ming is a monotonous task. Might not be for you, okay, but for Ding Ming it is. It's a monotonous task.
Yes.
So a task or a job that is monotonous just means it's boring. It's a formal way of saying it's boring, a monotonous task. Thank you, Ding Ming.
Yes.
Huang Ang. Huang Ang.
Oh, yes.
Okay, can you please read the next sentence? Thank you.
All right. Similarly, lengthy and uninteresting meetings or lectures without interactive elements can become tedious.
Okay, so a couple of words here. This word here, uninteresting. Huang Ang, uninteresting.
I think it's the opposite of interesting.
It is. Can you say it for me, please? No, can you say the word?
Uninteresting.
Correct. Okay, good. This word here, Kwang Ming, interactive. Do you know what that means? Interactive.
Like the thing that you can contact.
Not quite. Interactive, everyone, means an activity that involves you doing something. Okay, so if you go to a lesson, all right, at school where all the teacher does is talk at you and you don't do anything, that is not interactive. Interactive means you have to do something during the lesson or anything. Anything you go to where you don't do something is not interactive. So interactive just means you have to take part in something. Games, of course. Any game is interactive, means you do something. And the last word here, Huang Ang, tedious. Can you say this word, please? Tedious.
Tedious.
Tedious, good. Tedious is just a synonym for boring. Just another way of saying boring. It's a more formal word. Okay, so we already have now two more synonyms for boring, everyone. Monotonous. Monotonous means boring. Tedious means boring. So they are words that mean boring, but that you can use instead of boring. Monotonous and tedious mean boring. Okay, we will keep going with this because there are some new words in here. Leduk ang.
Yes,
Next sentence, please.
I also find activities that are not aligned with my interests or passions less engaging.
Good. Good. That's good. And you pronounced this one correctly. Aligned. Aligned. Do you know what it means, Leduk ang? Aligned.
Like, not, what can I say? It's like,
I know, a little bit hard. Okay. All right. It means not included. Okay. Not a part of. Does that make sense, Leduk ang?
yes,
So activities that are not a part of my interests or passions. Okay, it's just a very formal way of saying something that doesn't fit in with your interests. Aligned. Aligned means to fit in. Again, just a very formal word, just means to fit in. Activities that fit in with your interests. This word here, passions. Passions, okay, is a more it's a more powerful word than interests. So you might be interested in Changhu. Changhu.
Yeah.
Do you have an interest, Changhu? Do you have a hobby or something you like doing?
Mm, yeah. I
Yeah,
have
sorry, what is it, Changhu?
is playing video games.
Playing video games, okay?
Yeah.
Playing video games is an interest of yours. Remember, interest is just another word for hobby, okay? Interest is another word for hobby. Changhu, do you really, really like playing video games?
Yeah, I really, really like playing video games.
Great. Okay, so video game is a passion of yours. Passion is a very intense form of interest. Passion just means something that you really, really, really like. Really, really, really like. Not Ling. Not Ling.
Yes.
Do you have any passions, Not Ling? Remember,
Yes.
passion is something you really, really, really like.
Yes, I have some passion like cooking, reading books, or singing.
Okay, so you really, really like them.
Yes.
Okay, so remember, an interest, everyone, is just something you like, but a passion is something that you really, really, really like. Okay, and for example, you can have a passion for food. Okay, means you really, really like eating food. You can have a passion for cooking, as Knockling just said. You can have a passion for reading. It might mean that you read all the time. So passion is just a really intense form of an interest. Okay, and one more sentence, then I will ask some of you these questions. Ha-Ling.
However, I believe that even in potentially boring situations, there are often ways to make them more enjoyable by adding elements of curiosity, learning, or personal connection.
Okay, pretty good reading. Thank you, Harling. Just this word here. Can you say this word, please, Harling? Potentially. Potentially.
Potentially.
Good. Potentially, everyone, means it might be. It might be. So a potentially boring situation is a situation that might be boring. You don't know yet. Okay? You might go to a movie that is potentially boring. Okay? Means it might be boring, but you don't know till you've seen it. You might go to see something that is potentially interesting. It might be interesting, but you don't know, okay, until you try it. So potentially is just a formal way of saying, it might be interesting or boring or exciting or any adjective. Okay, potentially just means it might be. I don't know yet. It might be. Something could be your next exam might be potentially difficult. Don't know if it's going to be hard or not. Don't know yet. So potentially just means something that might be. Okay, useful word to know. Okay. Curiosity, by the way, means something that you are interested in finding out more about. Okay, you might be curious about a new sport or a new hobby or a new person. You want to find out more about it or them. Okay, so curiosity just means the feeling you have that you want to learn more. Okay, Viet Tien.
Yes.
What kind of things are boring to you?
I find the task that lack of activities and lack of thinking is boring to me because when I do something, I want my body and my mind to be activate and be busy. And I want when I was working, I have to be curious with it. So with and any work that lacks of activities and thinking is boring to me.
Okay, thank you, Viet Tien. Very good. Phong Le Doc Ang.
Yes.
What kind of things are boring to you?
For me, I think is the tasks that they too much repetitive and lack of innovation to me find out in there. Uh, I I also like I also like
Yes? Okay, don't worry, Phong Le Doc Ang. I just want to correct one thing. You said you don't like tasks that are too much repetitive. What you should say is, I don't like tasks that are too repetitive. I don't like tasks that are too repetitive. Can you say that, please, Phong Le Doc Ang?
I don't like tasks is that too repetitive.
Close. Can you say the word repetitive, please? Repetitive.
Repetitive.
Good. That's the word, repetitive. Okay. I don't like tasks that are too repetitive. Can you say that?
I don't like tasks that is too repetitive.
Okay. Must remember to include are. Okay. A-R-E. I don't like tasks that are too repetitive. Can you say that?
I don't like tasks that are too repetitive.
Good. Perfect. That's better. Thank you. Okay. Quang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, Quang Ming, going to get you to do some reading. Number 4, please. Okay, can you please read the first sentence? Number 4.
When boredom strikes, I take proactive steps to fill my time with engaging and productive activities.
Oh, very good reading, Quang Ming. Very fluent. Okay. This use of this word here, strikes. When boredom strikes, is just another way of saying when boredom happens. When boredom happens, when boredom strikes. Okay, it's just a synonym for happens. Okay, I take proactive steps. Okay, proactive means, okay, being proactive means you don't sit and wait for something to happen. You make it happen yourself. That is what proactive means. Proactive means you don't just sit and wait for something to happen. You make something happen yourself. That's called being proactive. Proactive. Okay, you fill your time with engaging, okay, interesting, okay, and productive activities. Okay, Ding Ming. Ding Ming,
Yes, teacher.
can you read the next sentence, please?
Yes. Reading and learning a new skill and stay physically activity through exercise are some of my go-to option.
Good. Okay, just this word here. Physically. Can you say that, please, Ding Ming? Physically.
Physically.
Good. Physically active. Okay, if you are physically active, means you are doing exercise. Okay, if you are physically active, you are moving. You are doing exercise. That's all that means. Physically active. Huang Ang. Huang Ang.
Yes.
What do you do when you feel bored, Huang Ang?
When I feel bored, I usually do or repeat that the activities that make me feel energy, such as I guess reading or playing some new games.
Good. Le Duc Ang. Le Duc Ang.
Yes.
What do you do when you feel bored, Le Duc Ang?
When I feel bored, I can play the piano and I mean talk to my friends so I can find enjoyment
Okay, good.
with hobbies. Yeah.
Okay. Did you say I play the piano? Did you say?
No, I will play the piano. Not played.
Yeah, you will play the piano. Is that
Yes.
right? Okay,
Yes.
good. I will play the piano. I will talk to my friends. Okay, that's good, Le Duc Ang. Chung Hu, what do you do when you feel bored, Chung Hu?
When I feel bored, I trying my best to find something to do, like rowing, singing, doing homework, or just cleaning my house.
Okay, you're a very, very good son, Chung Hu. Just clean the house. That's great. Nok Ling.
Yes.
Okay, can you please read the next sentence, Nok Ling? Read the next sentence.
I also find enjoyment in listening to music or podcasts, pursuing creative hobbies, and spending quality time with friends and loved ones.
Okay, good reading, Nok Ling. What does pursuing mean, Nok Ling? Pursuing.
Pursuing is like doing something that
Correct. That's good. That's all it means. Very good, Nok Ling. Pursuing just means doing something. Okay. Ha Ling.
Yes.
Okay. Can you please read the next two sentences, Ha Ling?
Natural walks and outdoor explorations offer a refreshing change of scenery. Occasionally, I unwind by watching movies or shows.
Good. Okay. What does unwind mean? Ha Ling?
It's like
What's another word? I'm thinking of a word begins with R. Means the same thing. To unwind means to do
relax.
what? Correct. Relax. Okay. Unwind and relax are synonyms. Okay. I relax by watching movies. I unwind by watching movies. Okay. And this adjective here, refreshing. Okay. Refreshing is an adjective. Okay. Means something that helps keep you fresh and interested. Something that is refreshing. A drink. Refreshing usually applies to something like drink. You can have a refreshing drink. Usually a cold drink. A cold drink can be refreshing. Okay, makes you feel cool on a hot day, or if you've been doing a lot of physical activity or exercise, you have a refreshing drink. To be refreshed makes you feel more alive. Okay, means your energy comes back. Okay, and one more of these sentences. Viet Tien. Viet Tien. Nope, can't hear me. Okay, Phung Le Dok Ang.
Yes.
Okay, can you read the sentence for me, please?
Okay. Boredom to me is an opportunity to enrich my mind and indulge in activities I'm passionate about, ensuring that I make the most of my free moments.
Okay, that's pretty good reading, Kwang Ming. This language, by the way, is Band 9 language. Okay, so don't worry if you don't recognize all the words or don't understand some of them. I know that maybe for some of you, this is the first time you've seen or heard some of these words. That's okay. This is how you learn. Okay, and this is Band 9 language. If you can talk like this, you will get a very high score in any English test. Okay, so again, just looking at some of these words, to enrich just means to make richer. Okay, so you can enrich your mind. Enrich your mind just means to learn more things, to make your mind, your brain rich with knowledge. To enrich my mind just means to learn more things. Um, you can also enrich yourself with money, by the way. To enrich yourself just means to get more money. Again, quite a formal word. Indulge. Can you say this word, please? Kwang Ming.
Indulge.
Indulge. Indulge.
Indulge.
Okay. Do you know what it means, Kwang Ming?
I think the collocation indulge in is like take part in.
Correct. Very good. Is exactly right. To indulge in something just means to take part in something. That's all it means. If you see this word indulge, just means take part. Again, a synonym for take part. Okay. Activities I'm passionate about. Ensuring. Ensuring just means to make sure. To ensure means to make sure about something. Just to enrich means to get richer. Ensure means to make sure about something, that I make the most of my free moments. Leon, I see you've joined the class. How are you, Leon?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. What do you do when you feel bored, Leon?
I'm not sure. When I feel bored, I usually play video games or go to sleep, just like that.
Okay, I play video games or go to sleep. That's fine. Ding Ming. Ding Ming.
Yeah.
What do you do, Ding Ming, when you feel bored?
When I feel bored, I will take a photo. Because I think take a photo is really is a job need creative create create create
Creative, yeah, is
yes
creative.
creative
Yeah.
and when I take a photo I can post but I can have new post and photo really photo and I'm really like um and I will playing games and doing exercise.
Okay. I play games and do exercise. Do you enjoy photography, Ding Ming? Do you enjoy photography?
Yes, I'm really enjoying that.
Okay, good. So you could say photography is a passion of yours. Is that right?
Yes,
Okay, so you can say if anyone asks you, do you have a favorite hobby? You can answer by saying, photography is a passion of mine.
yes,
Does that make sense, Ding Ming?
yes, yes,
Okay, means some. Remember, passion just means something you really, really, really enjoy. Okay, so
yeah.
you can say photography is a passion of mine. Okay,
Passion.
so passion, yeah. So
Yes,
that is this word here, Ding
yes,
Ming. Can you see passion? Passion. That's how it's spelt. Passion. Passion is just something that you find really, really, really interesting, or you really, really enjoy it. Is a passion. Is a passion. Okay, so everyone, some new words here, I hope, for you. This lesson, in fact, I'm sure there are new words. So again, please, whenever you come across a new word, add it to your vocabulary list, because vocabulary is the key to doing well at English. The more words you know and understand and can use, the better score you will get. Okay. All right. For the rest of the lesson, we're going to concentrate on writing. Are there any questions, by the way? Any questions from the speaking? Remember, anytime you don't understand a word, of course, you can look it up online, or you can ask me or Mrs. Ha. So please don't feel afraid to ask a question. Okay, what I'm going to show you now, everyone, before I look at what you wrote last week, I'm going to share this essay with you. Ngoc Linh.
Yes.
Okay, can you see the essay on the screen, Ngoc Linh? Can you see it clearly?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. All right. Now, I'm not going to look at this for too long, but I just want to give you an idea of the structure of an essay. All right. Now, this is a band 9 essay, which means the person who wrote this is a real answer, by the way. They got a score of 9 in the Ielts, which is the top score you can get. So if you are wondering, how do I have to write to get a 9 in Ielts, to get the top score? This is the sort of language you need to use. But at the moment, I'm not so much interested in the language. We will cover that in later lessons. I'm just interested in demonstrating to you the structure of the essay. So hopefully you all remember by now, okay, the first sentence of your introduction is always a paraphrase of the thesis statement. The thesis statement is always the first sentence in any question. The first sentence in any question. Okay. Ha Ling.
Yes.
Can you please read the thesis statement to me?
In many countries, schools have served problems with student behavior.
Okay, so this word here is pronounced severe.
Oh,
severe. Can you say that? Yeah, can you say that, please, Harling?
Severe.
Severe. Okay, severe just means difficult. All right. All right. Sorry, severe just means serious. Severe and serious are synonyms. Severe. You can have severe rainfall, like you had in Hanoi with the cyclone a few weeks ago. Severe rainfall just means serious rainfall. Okay, that's all severe means. Okay, so everyone, I hope you can see that the first thing you do in any essay is you paraphrase the thesis statement. Viet Tien, are you back yet? Okay. A little bit hard to hear, Viet Tien. Sorry, don't worry. Okay. Phung Da Duk Ang.
Yes.
Okay. Looking at the paraphrase, okay, what words have they used in the paraphrase to say many countries?
They say numerous nations.
Correct, everyone. So many countries, okay, and numerous nations mean the same thing. Countries, nations, numerous and many. They are just exact synonyms. Okay? Remember, that's what a paraphrase is about. You use synonyms. Schools. Ding Ming.
Yeah.
Schools. What words have they used in the paraphrase instead of schools?
School. Um, I think it's uh classroom.
No, remember that this is the paraphrase, Ding Ming, okay? This is a paraphrase or another way of writing this using synonyms.
Yeah.
So what synonym have they used for school in the paraphrase?
I don't know.
Okay, Leon. Leon,
Yes.
what synonyms have they used for schools in the
Uh,
paraphrase?
is educational institution. Oh, I can.
Okay, it is educational. Can you say that, please, Leon? Educational.
It's educational
Good. Institutions.
institution.
Good. Institutions. Can you say that again, please? Institutions.
Institution.
Good, Leon. That's good. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Institutions. Huang Ang. Just say the word. Institution.
Institutions.
Good. Ledok Ang.
Yes.
Institutions. Ledok Ang.
Institution what?
Just say the word. Institutions.
Institution.
Good. Institutions. Chang Hu.
Yeah.
Institutions.
Institution.
Good. Nok Ling.
Yes.
Institutions.
Institution.
Good. Ha Ling.
Institutions.
Viet Tien.
Institution.
Good. Phong Ledok Ang.
Institution.
Good. Quang Ming.
Institutions.
Good. Ding Ming.
Institution.
Good. An institution, everyone, you can look it up maybe in Vietnamese to get a better explanation, but an institution just is like a company, okay, or an organization. So a school is an educational institution. A school is a place where you go to get educated. An institution, an organization, where you go to get educated. So this is very formal. Institution is just another word meaning like an organization or a company. Okay, a bank is an institution. Okay, a government department is an institution. Okay, so school, this is a very formal way of saying school, educational institution, an organization that educates or teaches you. Okay, just continuing to look here at the paraphrase. Where did I get up to? Quang Ming. Quang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, severe problems. What words do they use in the paraphrase instead of severe problems?
Is serious difficulties.
Good, exactly. Instead of saying severe problems, they say serious difficulties. Means exactly the same thing. Problems, difficulties are the same. And the last phrase, student behavior. Student behavior. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, what have they used in the paraphrase instead of student behavior?
I think it's pupils conduct.
Good. Pupils and students mean the same thing. Pupils, old-fashioned word. Nowadays, most people say student, but pupil is an old-fashioned word for student. Behavior, conduct. Conduct and behavior mean the same. In fact, conduct has other meanings as well, but I won't confuse you by telling you what they are. In this sentence, you can use conduct as a synonym for behavior. Okay, so hopefully you can see that this paraphrase, all the student has done is used synonyms for these words here. Like I said, numerous instead of many, nations instead of countries, educational institutions instead of school. Okay, so this is the way you need to write if you want to get a score of 9. So don't worry if you can't write like this at the moment. Okay, you need a lot of practice to write like this, but this just gives you an idea that of the sort of language you need to use to get a score of 9. All right, and the rest of the introduction, going to look at your writing in just a moment. The rest of the introduction, okay, all it consists of, okay, is an answer to this question. What do you think are the causes of this? This essay suggests poor parenting is the main cause of this. And here is a word you might not have seen before. It is pronounced phenomenon. Phenomenon. Chung Hu, can you say this word for me, please? Chung Hu.
Phenomenon.
Good. Perfect. Ngoc Ling.
Phenomenon.
Ha Ling.
Phenomenon.
Viet Tien.
Phenomenon.
Great. Perfect. Phung Le Duc Ang.
Phenomenon.
Quang Minh.
Phenomenon.
Ding Ming.
Phenomenon.
Lien.
Phenomenon.
Quang Ang.
Phenomenon.
And Le Duc Ang.
Phenomenon.
Good. You all pronounced very correctly. That's great. Okay. Phenomenon is just a very formal word, just means thing. Okay. It's a very formal way of saying this thing, this phenomenon, or this happening. Okay. Phenomenon just really means thing, but it's a very formal, very academic word. Okay. So to get a high mark for vocabulary, this is the kind of word you use. Phenomenon just means thing. Okay, it has a second meaning, by the way. It sometimes means a strange thing. Strange thing. So something like an eclipse of the sun, a solar eclipse, is a phenomenon because it's a little bit strange. Okay, but phenomenon just really means thing. Thing. Very simple word, thing. Okay, so you can see in the introduction, okay, just gives one answer to this question. What is the cause of bad behavior? This essay suggests poor parenting is the main cause. What solution can you suggest? The introduction gives a couple of solutions. Okay, a public awareness campaign, okay, which is again a formal way of just letting everyone know that students are behaving badly, okay, and also upskilling parents. To upskill just means to learn more skills to deal with something. You can upskill your English, learn more English. You can upskill your maths. You can upskill basketball. You can upskill sports, upskill cooking. Okay, upskill any of your interests or passions. Upskill just means to get better at it, get better or learn more skills. That's all upskilling means. But again, like I say, these words great for adding to your vocabulary to get higher marks. Okay. What I'm going to do now is, let's go back to your writing. Okay, so remember last week we were looking at body paragraph 1. All right, what I'm going to do with you all now very quickly is go through each of these with you individually, okay? Can the rest of you, when I'm dealing with each individual student, can you please look at the suggestions I am making about their writing? Okay, so you can learn from this. So you can upskill your writing ability. Does that make sense, Knockling, what I want you to do?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you each individually. Okay, I hope this is not too boring for the rest of you, but this is a chance for you to learn more skills by watching and listening to what I say about the work of other people. So I'm going to do this with each of you now. Huang Ang.
Yes.
Okay, Huang Ang, just looking at your first body paragraph, okay? So, Huang Ang, you've done exactly the right thing, all right? So this sentence from your introduction, okay, becomes the first sentence of your first main body paragraph. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Yeah, good. Okay. So this is the topic sentence, everyone. Your topic sentence of your first main body paragraph, because that's what this is, okay, should be the same as the sentence you use in your introduction. Your introduction, remember, is a paraphrase, and in the rest of your introduction is just like a short summary of what the rest of the essay is going to be about. Okay. And your main body paragraph, everyone, I will go back up to here. Okay. Remember, you have to give a benefit of reading books. Okay. You give 2 sentences explaining the benefit, and you give an example. This is the structure for the main body paragraph for any essay that you do. Just 4 sentences, everyone. In this case, because we are talking about reading books, then the topic sentence has to be a benefit of reading books. Then you explain for 2 sentences, give an example. So you can see what Huang Ang has done here. He's given the topic sentence and advantage of reading books. He has explained. Okay, he has given 2 explanation sentences. All right, and then he's given an example. Okay, so this is a very good example of structure. Okay, Huang Ang?
All right.
Okay, your structure is correct. Okay, do you have any question? Do you have any question for me, Huang Ang?
I don't.
Good. Okay, so everyone, like I say, I hope this is not going to be too boring, but please try and pay attention because you can learn, you can upskill your own writing by looking at the other students' work and listening to what I'm saying. So again, this is Huang Ang's topic sentence. Okay, same as the sentence he put in the introduction. You use the same sentence again. He has 2 explanation sentences. Okay, when you read a book, there's a lot of content that can expand your knowledge. Okay, it triggers your curiosity. Okay, then he gives an example about Harry Potter. Okay, thank you, Huang Ang. Fung Duk Ang. Fung Duk Ang. Can you hear me, Fung Duk Ang?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, good. So, same for you, Fung Duk Ang. So, this is the topic sentence from your introduction that becomes the first sentence of your body paragraph. Okay, then you give 2 explanation sentences. Okay, which is good. Fine. So the only thing that is wrong what should you be saying here? This is an example sentence. Okay, how should you start the sentence, Phung Dok Ang?
At first, I write a lot of author really focus on and
Okay, sorry, Phung Dok Ang. Phung Dok Ang. I just want you to tell me what 2 words you can use for starting your example sentence.
for instance,
Yes, so that's what you need to write, okay? Like that. Does that make sense, Phung Dok Ang? So your last sentence, everyone, of your main body paragraph should be an example. And you begin your example sentence by saying either for instance or for example. They are the only 2 words you need to start that sentence. And you can just do this for any essay. For instance, for example. Does that make sense, Phung Dok Ang?
yes.
Okay, so this is good, Phung Dok Ang. At the moment, sorry, Phung Dok
I have
Ang.
a question.
Yeah.
Uh, I I need to add the narrator of Harry Potter or not?
A lot of authors, such as, you don't need to say that, okay? Okay, and you're better, narrator is not quite correct, okay? Narrator is someone who is telling the story, okay? Whereas in Harry Potter, there are a lot of different characters, okay? So J.K. Rowling is not narrating Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling is the author, but she is in the book. She is not telling the story. It is the characters who are telling the story. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so the narrator is someone who is telling the story. In the case of Harry Potter, okay, there are lots of different characters who are telling the story. So there's more than one narrator. Okay, so the word you want to use again is just author. Okay. Does that make sense, Phung Dok Ang?
Yes.
Okay. For instance, a lot of authors, such as J.K. Rowling, author of Harry Potter. Okay, not narrator. Narrator is the person who is actually telling the story. And like I said, in Harry Potter, lots of different characters tell the story, not just one. Okay, that's good, Phung Dok Ang. Quang Ming.
Yes.
Okay, Quang Ming. I'm just looking at everyone's first body paragraph. Okay, so what have you got here? YouTube contains a variety of channels that can widen children's knowledge, can have misleading information. YouTube is considered educational place. Okay, so that's fine. Huang Ming, okay, good. Okay, so you've used the same sentence again, which is good. That's what I want you to do. Okay, you've given some explanation. Okay, so this is fine, Huang Ming, except you are missing what at the end of your sentence? What sentence are you missing?
Oh, for instance.
You're missing an example.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So instead of this sentence, you should make this sentence into an example. Can you think of an example of something unsuitable for children on YouTube? Quang Ming. Can you think of an example quickly?
I have no idea.
Okay, so something, for example, okay, there might be some very violent video, okay? Okay. Kwang Ming, can you read what I have written, please?
For example, there are some very violent videos that are not suitable for children, such as pictures of war.
Okay, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you have done is you have given the topic sentence, which is correct. You have given some explanation sentences, 3, which are correct. Okay, and you need to finish the paragraph with an example, which is what I've done for you. So does this structure make sense, Kwang Ming?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I want everyone just to learn out of this lesson, the correct structure for these paragraphs. That's what I'm correcting. So again, topic sentence, explanation sentences, okay? Explaining your topic sentences and an example. Any question, Kwang Ming?
Can I ask you one question?
Of course.
When I say watching YouTube can have a negative effect on children through misleading information, I think we
Yes.
have to explain more to have a depth.
You don't need to extend that more. You could have a different example, okay? That's
Yeah.
all you need to do for this essay. Okay? For this sort of essay, that's all you need to do. Just give one sentence of an example. I can't think of an example for this at the moment either. Okay?
Yeah.
Misleading information on YouTube. But there must be lots. For example, maybe you might see an advertisement on YouTube saying, okay, children, if you use this toothpaste to clean your teeth will be perfect for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Maybe there is an advertisement that is something like that. Does that make sense? So that would be a misleading advertisement. Okay, because it's not true. So you would just have to think of an example, and you can make it up, by the way. For the essay, you can make them up, Kwing Ming.
Yeah.
Okay, just like I made one up then. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, does that answer your question? Remember, you only have to write 250 words. So you only need, 4 sentences in here, in each paragraph, okay? Only 4 sentences.
Yes.
Okay, don't need to explain too much. Okay, but you have good vocabulary, Kwang Ming, that's good. Very good. Any more questions?
No, thanks.
Okay, good. Laduk Ang.
Yes.
Okay, Laduk Ang. So, first thing you have to remember, always leave a space between your paragraphs, okay? You have to leave one line space. Does that make sense, Laduk Ang?
Yes, but
Have
I
to leave
thought they can space the first letter, like.
I see what you do. Yeah, you don't need to do that for these essays, okay? Don't need to.
Okay.
For these English essays and for me and for the exam, you don't need to, okay? But you do need to leave a space between the paragraphs. Otherwise, you will lose a mark for punctuation. All right, so everyone make sure you have a space between the paragraphs.
Yes.
Okay, so Ladok Ang, again looking at this is what should be your topic sentence for the first paragraph. Okay, so you have a topic sentence that is a little bit different. Okay, this here should be the same as this sentence. All right? So you said YouTube can have bad content. All right? So you need to say that here. Does that make sense? They should be the same, Ladok Ang, okay, to have the correct structure. So if you're going to say here that YouTube has bad content that can mislead young children, you need to say the same thing here. You said something different, all right? Okay, this is more of an explanation sentence. So the sentence you use here as a reason, you must also use here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, then you need to explain what you mean by this. Okay, YouTube can have bad content that shows misleading information. Okay, this is correct, Ledokang. Since numerous content is uploaded to YouTube every day, some of this information can have a negative effect. Good. That's a good explanation sentence. This is a good explanation sentence. So what I'm going to do is just replace. Okay, so now your structure is correct, Ledokang. Okay? So you have your topic sentence, which is the same as this sentence, okay? And you have two explanation sentences, which is good. What is the next sentence, Ledokang? What should it be? What did I just show the others?
Yes. Should be
It should be, let's look at the structure up here. What should it be, Ledokang?
example.
Correct. Okay, you need an example sentence. Okay? You need an example sentence. Oops. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, so you have a topic sentence, which is the same as the sentence you put in your introduction. Okay? Then you have two explanation sentences, which you have done. Then you must finish the paragraph with an example sentence. Okay?
Yes.
That is how the structure works. I'm showing you there are other ways to write this essay, these essays, of course, but I'm showing you the one that is the easiest to remember and that will help you get a good score. So again, everyone, topic sentence, two explanation sentences, and an example one there. Thank you, Ledok Ang. Tian. Tian is not here. Leon.
Yes.
Okay, Leon, so you haven't written much because I know you've missed a few lessons. Okay, so, but is what I'm saying, does that make sense, Leon, to you?
Yes.
Okay, so this, okay, would be the first sentence. Okay, this would be the topic sentence of your first body paragraph, okay?
Yes.
So now, Leon, what do you need now, Leon? What are the next two sentences? What are the next two sentences about? What are they?
Yes.
Leon, they need to explain what you mean by this. Okay?
Yes.
They need to explain. So your next two sentences are explanation sentences. All right?
Yes.
So please, everyone, please try and listen to and what I'm showing the other students. Because like I say, this is how you will learn to do this properly. Okay, and then what is the last sentence in this paragraph going to be, Leon? You have your topic sentence, you have two explanation sentences explaining what you mean by this. And what is the last sentence in your paragraph? Okay, again, everyone, please pay attention to this. The last sentence is what, Leon?
It's example sentence.
Example, yes. Your last sentence is always an example. Always, everyone. Okay, again, your topic sentence, explanation sentences, where you show what you mean by your topic sentence and an example. Does that make sense, Liam?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, Harling.
Yes.
Okay, Harling, looking at your first body paragraph. Okay. All right, good. Harling, so that is your topic sentence, same as this, okay, which is good. All right. So everyone, these are Harling's explanation sentences, okay? Reading books. Where is that noise coming from? Sounds like someone's dog. Okay.
Ai Tiến ơi hay là của ai nhỉ? Ngô Việt Tiến tắt hộ bác mic đi với.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha.
Yes.
Okay, so Harling.
Yes.
Okay, so now you have two explanation sentences, okay, which is correct. So everyone, this is her topic sentence. Reading books can improve young person's imagination. She explains that, okay? When children read books, they are exposed to many new words, creating curiosity. When they read fiction, they get transported to another world, different place and time. Okay? This is very good, Harling. Okay? So you almost don't need this sentence. Okay, Harling?
Okay.
It's fine you put it in, okay? You've just given another explanation sentence, okay? Which is fine, okay? But you don't need to, all right?
Okay.
And then everyone, Harling has given an example, okay? So this is very good, Harling, all right? Very good. So you have the structure correct. Do you have any question about what I mean, Harling?
No.
Okay, does it make sense to you, the structure?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. Ding Ming.
Yes.
Okay, Ding Ming. Okay, so you've got up here in your introduction, reading books help children have many nice skills. Okay, you've got here, reading books help children develop many good skills. Good, Ding Ming, that is correct. You explain it. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, children reading books, they learn new things. Reading books helps children reduce stress. Good. And you give an example, Ding Ming. Great, Ding Ming. That's good. Your structure is correct, Ding Ming. Any questions, Ding Ming?
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so you have here your topic sentence, two explanations, and an example. Okay, so if we're going to continue with this, for the next paragraph, Ding Ming, you would do exactly the same thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, topic sentence, okay, explanations, okay, and then what is your last sentence going to be, Ding Ming? What sort of sentence?
I think I will.
Yeah, what sort of sentence? Very easy answer to this, Ding Ming. What sort of sentence? What's this?
For example.
Yes, that's right. An example sentence. An example sentence, Ding Ming. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what you need to do to finish this paragraph. Okay? An example. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
So, same structure as this paragraph, exactly the same. Finish it with an example. Any question, Ding Ming?
Yes. Okay, teacher.
Okay, good. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, Chung. Oh, I see. Chung Hu, you haven't finished your paragraph.
Yeah. I forgot about it.
Okay, so Chung Hu. So this is your topic sentence. You need, Chung Hu, okay, you need two explanation sentences and an example. Okay?
Okay.
So you need to explain. So reading books improves children's imagination, make them creative as well. What do you mean by that? Okay? And for example, Harling, okay, talked about it improves children's imagination by taking them to new worlds. Does that make sense, Chung Hu?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the sort of thing you need to write about. So everyone, I'm going to share this with you now, and for the last 10 minutes of the lesson, can you please continue with your essay using the structure that I have just demonstrated to you? Okay, I'll put the link in chat in
Right.
case you don't have the link. So can you please continue with your essay now for the next 10 minutes? Next week, we will finish with this essay, okay, and go on to something different. So if you are getting bored with this topic, okay, you only have one more lesson in this, and we will do something different. Are there any questions what I want you to do? Okay, everyone, so please start writing now. So some of you have finished your body paragraphs. Okay, if you have done your body paragraphs and the structure is correct, please go on to the conclusion. And the conclusion, okay, is just basically this. You paraphrase your introduction and repeat your opinion. That's all you have to do. Is there anyone whose essay I haven't checked, or is there anyone who has a question about what to do?
Teacher, you haven't checked my essay?
Right, Knockling. Where is your essay? Let's have a look. Ah, there it is, Knockling. Sorry. Thank you for being patient. Okay, Knockling. So this is your topic sentence, Knockling. Okay. Books have plenty of information based on reality from our life. Nowadays, people are extremely busy, don't have enough time to experience the world around them. Okay. You have two explanation sentences, and you have... Okay, Knockling. Very interesting example, Knockling. Can you hear me, Knockling?
Yes, I can.
Okay, very interesting example, Knockling. Have you read this book?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, Knockling. Okay, very impressive. Okay, I think not many Vietnamese people, I think, know this book. Is that right, Knockling?
Yes,
Not many.
exciting.
Not many. Okay. Did you enjoy the story?
Yes, I love it.
You love the story. Okay, very good. Gives you a chance to... Okay, so this paragraph is excellent, Knockling. Okay?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, so the structure is perfectly correct.
Thank you.
Okay, you have your topic sentence, you have your two explanation sentences, and you have an example. Okay, so Knockling, so any question? First of all, any questions?
No, I don't.
Good. All right. So next thing you know what you have to do now, Knockling?
Yes, I know.
Okay, good. So just please keep writing. Okay? So again, everyone, if you are on to your second body paragraph, same thing again. Okay? You take the sentence from your introduction as your topic sentence, two explanation sentences, and an example. And then the last paragraph in the essay is the conclusion. And remember, for this essay, everyone, I'm not too worried about the sort of English you use. I'm just interested in that you have the correct structure. Okay, so the correct number and type of sentences. That's all that this lesson is about, and next week's lesson too. So just 5 more minutes, everyone. Okay, Viet Tien, I hope you can see the link now. So, Ngoc Linh. Ngoc Linh, oi.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, Ngoc Linh. I know you are writing, but I'm just interested to know. I'm curious to know. Okay, how much reading do you do, Ngoc Linh?
What do you mean?
How much reading do you do?
I think
How much reading of books, I mean?
I
How
have
many?
read nearly 100 books.
Right. Do you read every day or every week?
I read every weekends.
Great, Ngoc Linh. Great. Okay. What you are doing, Ngoc Linh, is the perfect way, okay, to learn English. All right. You are doing exactly the right thing, Ngoc Linh. Okay.
Yes.
Especially with writing. Like I was saying before, I think writing is the one that most students find difficult. Okay. Speaking is okay because you speak English at school, all right, in your English classes, all right. Listening is okay because you are listening to when your English teacher talks at school. But writing, okay, much harder because you don't practice writing so much. So the way to get familiar with writing is to read. So Ngoc Linh, that's great.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so I'm just interested how much you read, Ngoc Linh, but that is great. And I can see from your vocabulary, Ngoc Linh, that you know many words from reading. Okay, so I will use you as an example for the class, Ngoc Linh. Chung Hu.
Yeah.
Okay, so your
Oh,
example,
no,
Chung.
teacher, I'm lagging for a moment. I'm lagging here.
Sorry, you are?
I'm kind of lagging here.
You're laughing?
Lagging.
No, because
L-A-G.
his computer is very slow.
Okay.
Yes,
His
but
computer very
please
slow.
pay attention, Chung Hiếu, okay? Because too many times already.
Yeah.
Try to pay attention, okay?
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Better now.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So, Chung Hu, your example sentence should be the last sentence. Okay. And your example has to be an example, like an example of a book, something like that. All right. So this is a good explanation sentence, Chung Hu. Okay, that's good. This is good. All right. So one, Chung Hu, you need one more explanation sentence. Okay, one more. Okay, Ding Ming.
Yes.
Okay, Ding Ming. So your next paragraph should be the conclusion. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and conclusion paragraphs usually start with these words.
In conclusion.
In conclusion. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so keep going now, Dingming. And remember, all you are doing for your conclusion is you are repeating, okay, what you have said here. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So reading books is better for children compared to watching YouTube. Okay?
Yes. Compare, teacher.
Yep.
Compare.
Compared with a D. Compared with a D at the end. ED. That's right.
Compare.
Compared to watching YouTube.
Yes.
Is much more beneficial for children. Beneficial. Yeah. If I close, beneficial. No T in beneficial.
Beneficial.
Yeah, take the T out.
Yes.
Good. Okay, much more beneficial for children. Okay, everyone, you can stop writing now. It's past. That is the end of the lesson. All right, so we will finish this essay next week and go on to something else. All right. Are there any questions before we finish the class for this afternoon? In 2 weeks' time, Mrs. Ha can tell you more about this. In 2 weeks' time, I will be coming to Hanoi. Okay, so we will do the lessons in person. All right, and it will be concentrating on speaking. All right, I think it will be really good if you practice speaking with me, okay, a foreigner face to face. All right, not just using Zoom. Zoom is okay for writing, all right, but speaking is actually, I think you will get much more benefit out of speaking with me face to face. So that's what we'll be concentrating on when I'm in Hanoi. Mrs.
Yeah,
Ha.
thank you teacher. Các con nhớ, chủ nhật tuần sau mình vẫn học online với thầy. Xong sau đó thì đến chủ nhật tuần tới, có nghĩa là sẽ vào ngày mùng 3 tháng 11 đó. Thì thầy đã ở Việt Nam, thầy ở Việt Nam bắt đầu từ ngày mùng 2 tháng 11 rồi. Cho nên ngày mùng 3 tháng 11 thì thầy sẽ dạy các con ở tại nhà bác. Thế cho nên là các bạn có muốn là chuyển sang học giờ buổi sáng không? Bạn nào thì vì thầy xếp lịch của thầy sẽ ở đây được 2 chủ nhật. Có nghĩa là 2 chủ nhật xong đến sáng, còn hồi chủ nhật đầu tiên là ngày mùng 3 tháng 11, xong sau đó là đến ngày mùng 10 và đến sáng 11 thì thầy bắt đầu bay về nước ngay từ buổi sáng rồi. Cho nên là mình sẽ có 2 buổi chủ nhật để gặp face to face với thầy. Thế thì nếu như các bạn mà thấy, nếu các bạn thích thì các bạn thì bác có thể sắp xếp cho lịch của chúng mình sẽ học vào buổi sáng sớm một tí, được khoảng 9 giờ gì đấy, hoặc là 9 rưỡi gì đấy tùy các con. Thì bác biết là hình như có 1-2 bạn thì đấy là trùng lịch vào buổi sáng là sẽ làm gì đó, hoặc là có lớp gì đấy. Thì các con xem có thể đổi tạm trong vòng 1-2. Nếu mà không có, nếu mà các bạn không thích thì mình vẫn có thể học buổi chiều 2 giờ cũng được. Nhưng mà nếu mà để cho thoải mái mà thích thì buổi sáng thì các con có ý kiến gì thì nhắn cho bác nhá, đồng ý không? Chẳng hạn như là nếu như bạn nào mà bận vào buổi sáng thì nhắn cho bác để bác xem như thế nào. Nếu chẳng hạn như có một vài bạn mà bận buổi sáng thì bác sẽ thôi thì bác sẽ vẫn cứ để buổi chiều thôi nhá. Thế còn nếu như bạn nào mà nếu như chúng mình cố gắng được thì bác thì nghĩ là buổi sáng cho nó vui vẻ thoải mái hơn, rồi là mình sẽ có thể nói chuyện và có thể làm việc với thầy được lâu hơn nhá. Còn trong quá trình hoặc là đến sau hôm chủ nhật đấy thì là khi mình gặp thầy rồi, xong bạn nào mà cần thích mà có thể gặp riêng hoặc là lịch riêng với thầy thế nào đấy thì chúng mình sẽ đề xuất sau. Ok. Cố gắng là mỗi một năm thầy đã hứa thầy là mỗi một năm thầy sẽ sang Việt Nam 2 lần, và mỗi một lần thì thầy sẽ ở đây học với các con 2 buổi trực tiếp face to face. Thế cho nên là mình cố gắng mình sắp xếp thời gian nhé. Ok, thank you everyone.
Okay, thank you everyone. Great to see you again. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hope you have a good week. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye everyone. Bye bye.
Chào
Bye,
bạn.
teacher.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
Chào các con nhé.
Bye.
Bye bye.